18.4 got announced earlier. I was watching a live announcement earlier, and looks like a fun one, looks like an interesting one. It's going to be tough, it's going to be tough, it's going to be interesting. Diane on steroids, pretty much. Alright, so what we got Diane right here, 18.4. So we've got 21, 15 and 9. It's the classic Diane of deadlifts at 102.5 RX into handstand push-ups. Now, first thing we've got to be aware of is the handstand push-ups and the new rules, so make sure you're getting that measurement right. You're going to be able to check it out on CrossFit, but measurement, height of the body, plus half of the measurement from elbow to mid-knuckle. Okay, check it out on CrossFit, you're going to be able to see the stands, but that's going to add a little bit of a different element to it now. Then from that, you're going into 21, 15 and 9, 21 deadlifts, 15 deadlifts, 9 deadlifts, in between doing 50 feet of handstand walks. Pretty tough, especially after doing the first lot, okay? And to make it even more interesting, you got 9-minute time cap to get the whole thing or as much of it done as you possibly can. Watch Scott Penchek absolutely destroy it earlier with 7 minutes 11. If you're anything like him, then this workout's going to be a piece of cake. If you're not, then maybe it's a case of trying to get as much done as we possibly can in the 9 minutes, perhaps even just trying to get Diane done in 9 minutes, potentially. Now, my tips for you guys, the deadlift, number one, is the first thing you're going to be doing, okay? 21, it's going to be big, it's a lot of reps. Even at 100 kilos, even if 100 kilos isn't that heavy, 21 reps is going to start to grind, especially when you're hitting 15 and you're hitting the 9. So keep moving, keep going, but keep breathing, all right? You're going to have to pace yourself, okay? Now, Scott Penchek, to quote him again, really cool tactic he was doing earlier. He was breaking up the sets, dropped the bar, picked it straight back up again. Now, it was only a couple seconds at a time, but that breather, that space to take away from the forearms, the energy that you're saving, enabled him to finish strong, finish much quicker. So I think we can take note from that. Make sure we're getting ourselves moving and continuously moving, keeping ourselves breathing, keep our pace strong. But if we have to break up that set, ever so slightly, do it, okay? It's going to help you in the long run, all right? Now, grip. Now, I know in my own training, I try to double overhand as much as I possibly can to strengthen my grip. But ultimately, I know that if I'm going to hit a maximal lift, 3 rep max, 2 rep max, 1 rep max, I want to go underhand and overhand because I'm going to be much stronger in that position on the deadlift. I think this one, where we're trying to conserve as much energy as possible, I would advise the underhand, overhand grip, saving ourselves any unnecessary pain, all right? The handstand push-ups, as long as we're sticking to the guidelines that's been set, the new rules, we're good to go. Keep breathing through those, break those up, okay? Unless, again, you're a demon with the handstand push-ups. Break them up sensibly. Think about not hitting failure, all right? Again, we've got high rep range, so don't hit failure. 1, 2, maybe even 3 reps before you feel like you've had enough. That's when you're gonna stop, then get back on the wall again, all right? That would be your Diane. So pretty straightforward, okay? Conserve through that if you feel like you can go beyond that, if that makes sense, yeah? So if you're looking at this workout and thinking, yeah, I can easily hit Diane in 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes, then, albeit, conserve yourself, save the energy for then what's to come, which is the 142 kilo deadlift and the handstand walks. But for most, for some, I don't know, 9 minutes to get Diane may be a challenge enough. If that is the case, blast it, okay? 100% get through it. Still stick to what I just said in terms of pacing yourself, controlling those reps, not hitting failure, but push it. Get those lungs going, get those shoulders burning, all right, and get it done, okay? If you are conservative through that phase and you're moving on to the next, same rule apply with the deadlifts, yeah? Think about the grip. Think about breaking those up into 3s perhaps. Maybe you got more, 5s, 7s, yeah, perhaps. But it's going to get heavy and it's going to feel a lot heavier very quickly, all right? 140 kilos is going to creep up on you a lot, especially because this whole workout is going to really push the midline, okay? So by the time you get to those handstand walks, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough going. You're going to have to stay calm, stay relaxed, stay controlled, having the forefront of your mind how you're going to take each step. Think about the speed which you're going to walk. Something I like to focus on, and actually it was mentioned earlier by Carol, is the fact that our hands, Think about the contact on the floor. Yeah, those little things, have those in your mind when you're busting a gut and you're breathing madly. Yeah, concentrate on those little things. We don't want to have to drop, come back up, drop, come back up. It's going to sap you physically and mentally. Most important thing, have fun, enjoy it, okay? If you haven't got handstand push-ups, maybe this is going to be the day you hit your first one, okay? Let's get it done. Let's get it done, all right? Peace, guys. Love you as always. Keep watching. Smash the like, smash the subscribe, and enjoy 18.4.